Notable 2018 draftees that have signed extensions since that rookie season: Luka Doncic, Trae Young, Jaren Jackson Jr., Mikal Bridges, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, all drafted after the restricted free agent Deandre Ayton. Keeping in mind then that the Suns can match any offer made, 3D, where does he end up? Where does he fit?
I think he fits right where he is, but look like the marriage is not going too well out there in Phoenix, Ryan, but it's just unfortunate because I thought the young man had really turned the corner after the first couple of years where he might have had a reputation of maybe taking care of hanging out or taking care of his family, what have you, but versus the last couple of years of going to the final, I thought he had really taken care of his game setting screens, rolling to the basket, knocking down the open jump shot. But let's call it what it is. That graph we just showed, all those guys got their bag, Ryan. And Deandre thought he was going to get his bag after the final.
Yeah, this is who we should be asking, right? Yeah. What?
So can you give us any inside scoop on what's really going out there? We know it's hot out there in Phoenix.
The inside stuff, per se?
Well, Deandre Ayton thought he was a max player a year ago. The Suns did not give him the max extension. Now this year he's a restricted free agent, so the Suns are the only team that can give him up to 5 years in free agency. I think there is interest around the league. Teams like the Indiana Pacers, maybe the Atlanta Hawks, keep an eye on the Toronto Raptors, teams like that. So sometimes in restricted free agency, guys, it's a little bit of a game of chicken. The team says, we'll match any offer, go get an offer. The player is proactively trying to get an offer from the other teams. So we'll see what happens with Phoenix, but it has gotten a little bit contentious. The Suns had a terrific year, 64 wins, best in the regular season, but obviously the Game 7 flameout against Dallas left a bad taste in some people's mouth.
Should this have been taken care of long before this conversation we're having?
I thought so. I thought he had earned it. But once again, there's always things that go on behind closed doors we may not be privy to that maybe why, the front office decided not to make that move. You said something earlier. We've seen things go the other way when you say, hey, let me go next door and see if they love me more. And now you have to match that 5-year deal. You end up trading the player anyway because there's bad blood there for making me go find another lover, and then you have to match it. So it's unfortunate. It's figured out the way it should be, in my opinion, because I think Deandre is worth it. But hopefully in the big picture, he'll find a suitor.